I'm writing this post out of breath with excitement, guys. After 8 years dealing with the maddening ringing in my ears that was driving me insane, I decided to try this tinnitus treatment, and the results have been nothing short of breathtaking. Let me explain. You see, after playing guitar in a loud band for 10 years and failing to wear proper ear protection, I had developed a very nasty ringing in my ears. When it first came on, it wasn't quite as bad as it ended up. I seemed to be able to keep my mind off of it and get on with my life, but soon enough, what started out as just a slight ringing noise morphed into a wild, out-of-control scream, and was totally driving me insane. I needed some type of tinnitus treatment badly. This ringing noise in my ears was slowly but surely ruining everything in my life. I would come home from work irritable every day. My wife and I were getting in ridiculous arguments we never normally would have had. I was constantly on edge, and every day it seemed harder and harder to get my mind off the insane ringing and buzzing that was erupting in both my ears. Slowly but surely, I was withdrawing more and more from the world, my friends, and worst of all, my loved ones, constantly in a state of anxiety and uneasiness. It wasn't easy for me to be my normal self around those that mattered most. With a worried, angry wife and a completely disrupted family life, I didn't think things could get any worse, but they did. Because soon enough, the ringing got so bad I literally could not fall asleep. I became a stressed out and completely exhausted insomniac. And the less sleep I got, the worse my stress, anxiety, tinnitus would get. At this point, in a state of complete and utter misery, I started to binge drink throughout the day in an effort just to find some sort of relief. It was a terrible move that ended up costing me my job, my health, and it almost ended my marriage. And right when I thought things could not get any worse, I caught the luckiest break of my life. A close friend who was also suffering from intense tinnitus told me he stumbled upon this tinnitus treatment called T-Gon. In just 2 or 3 weeks of treatments, he was able to reduce the ringing in his ears by a whopping 75%. So with a whole lot of skepticism, I jumped on the program myself. It was the best decision of my life. Just 3 weeks after following the T-Gon tinnitus remedies, I can actually say my tinnitus has been reduced at least 70%. It's just a barely audible ring now. And with each and every passing day on the treatment, I notice a real additional decrease in the volume of my tinnitus. Day by day, I'm making real progress in my tinnitus treatment. The great thing about the T-Gon treatment is that it came with an amazing 250-page ebook titled Living Tinnitus Free. This book alone is worth its weight in gold to people with tinnitus. Do yourself a big favor and click the link in the description box below right now. You'll be so glad that you did.